So medical nutrition therapy, this, like Dr. Saima said, nutrition and diet is no more called diet. I don't believe in diets. They are temporary. Nutrition should be, a healthy lifestyle that you maintain for the rest of your life. If it's going to be temporary, then your weight and your journey and your health factors are also going to be temporary. So I want you to think long term. So we'll be talking more about portion sizes and a few other interesting tidbits that I'll talk about. So going back to our food environment, we talked a little bit about portion sizes. So portion sizes are huge. To put numbers to that, right? So Tim Hortons, back when they started, their small used to be 8 ounces, which is now discontinued, and their now new small is what their medium was before, which is now 10 ounces. And they never had a 24-ounce cup until recently, when they changed. Their extra large is now new large, and we have an new extra large. So basically, food industries have just doubled up their portions. The portions have just dramatically changed. Let me show you another example. Now, if I move on to a burger, so 1955, our average burger size was about close to 4 ounces. And the average man's size then was 166 pounds. And this is from CDC. This is from US Research and Statistics. Okay. And then in 2006, the average burger size was 12 ounces, which is almost three to three times more than the average burger size there. And look at the size. It was an average man size is close to 195 pounds. So just imagine what can happen in 2015, where the burger sizes are going now and where our weight could be. Okay. This is a little experiment. So which plate contains the most food? Plate A, plate B, or plate C? This was a trick question. They're exactly the same amount of food. But this is an optical illusion that actually works. Okay, so there's actually research called the Delboeuf Illusion. This phenomenon is that when you put a piece of food on a large plate, your eyes will think that the portion is too small, just like plate A. When you saw it, on the first look, it looked small, right? And the same amount of food, when you put it on a smaller plate, the portion looks huge. And this is an optical illusion that brain plays on us, but this is good because we can actually use this to our advantage. So when we are eating, we are not thinking, we are basically sort of on our autopilot, right? Now, the average size of a plate has also changed. Back in the 50s, our average plate size was about 9 inches, and today's average dinner plate size is about 12 inches. So if you notice, and we eat 23% more just by you eating food on an average 12-inch plate. So what I would do, go home, measure your plate if you can, see what size of your plate is. And if you have the option at your home, if you have smaller like salad plates, start eating on those, because that would help. Now, this was actually put to the test. There was a bunch of professors who tried this with a group of people. So they gave one group of people small bowls and the other group of people large bowls. And they asked them to recreate a target size of the soup. And so people who were eating in the small bowls, or who served themselves the soup in the small bowls, so they actually served themselves 12% less, and they overestimated how much food they ate. Although they ate less, they overestimated it because it looked bigger in their small bowl. Now, the other reverse was true. So people who served the soup in a larger bowl, they served themselves 13% more than the target. They didn't even reach the target. They went above the target, and they still underestimated how much food they ate. It's an optical illusion. And so that's why it does help. So if you start using smaller bowls and smaller serving dishes, it not only helps limit your portion sizes, but you tend to the food tends to look bigger and you eat less and you feel like you've eaten enough. You feel full. You feel like I've eaten a lot, although it's not a lot. It's just our brain telling us that we ate a lot because it looks big. And if you use bigger plates or bigger bowls, the reverse is true. It feels like we didn't eat enough, and we serve ourselves even more to make up for that. So the same thing is goes for glasses and cups. We tend to over pour liquids when we drink in shorter and wider glasses, and we under pour in taller and thinner glasses. And this is called the tea illusion. And even bartenders, although they work with liquids all the time, even they failed in the test when they were asked about the portions. So, I mean, we are just regular people, right? So if I gave you 2 glasses, okay, if I gave you orange juice or whatever this is, and I served this, which one would you rather pick from? Would you pick the one from the left or the one from the right? If you wanted to drink more. Yes, left. The tall thin. Yeah, because it looks full. But believe me, this one has the same amount as this one. It's just that this looks less than half empty. No one wants to drink a half empty glass. Exactly. Yes. And that's true. It looks like it's more, but it's almost the same as the other one. And that's the optical illusion there. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. So basically, even here, the sizes in this are exactly the same amount of liquid, but it's just that one looks fuller, the other looks half empty, and the one looks even less, right? So if you want to reduce your serving sizes of your sweetened drinks or your alcohol, then start using taller and thinner glasses instead of using shorter and wider glasses. So tell me, what are you ready to do? Are you ready to move from your large dinner plates to a salad plate? If yes, so I want you to think about this and make a decision of what works for you.